Good morning. Good morning. I hope you got your morning elixir because guess what? I got mine. It's a little uncomfortable. I'm sitting on this in this section of I was reading something that came on my phone. Good morning, Miss Darling. Blessed and yourself. Thank you. I'm sitting like an move my camera to this side, see if I can. Sorry, darling. That feels a lot better right here. Good morning, child. It's not enough light. I wanted to get over there, but somebody's working and I don't want to disturb them. Oh, girl, this morning, let me tell y'all something. It rained last night and the bottom fell out. The bottom literally fell out. I'm trying to get this. Hold on one second, Miss Darlene. How was your night last night? Did you sleep well? I did. Honey, let me tell you something. I slept like a log. I overslept this morning. I ain't gonna front with you. I overslept, but I got up and did my prayer meditation this morning. I tell you that much. I surely did. Okay, boom, we got it. Have you had your coffee this morning, Miss Darlene? I'm gonna tell you something. I was thinking this morning when I was meditating. So one of the things, one of my gratitude mantras was, "I'm grateful for a peace of mind." How many people don't have a peace of mind today? I didn't stretch last night. Listen. I've been trying to get on this content and work on my shortcomings and stuff. So last night, sometimes you gotta listen to your body. And Miss Darlene, that's what I did last night. I listened to my body, and I crawled right on in bed. Good morning, Rocco ATL. Good morning. Are you from the ATL? I'm assuming that you are. I'm literally thinking about going to the ATL this weekend. Absolutely, you have to. You have to. It's one thing I want to be is very transparent. I want y'all to think that, hey, oh, this girl is like, no, honey, being very transparent. Mm-mm. I'm thinking about coming to the ATL this weekend. Okay. I'm thinking about coming there this weekend. I'm thinking about it. Got to get everything lined up. I'm sorry. Would you like some of this breakfast this morning? Mm-hmm. Mm, it's delicious. Look here, Rocco. What you grateful for? Sorry. What are you grateful for? We like to start off with gratitude. I'm grateful, listen, to have a peace of mind today. Serious, all jokes aside, for a good night's rest. Sometimes you can lay down and go to sleep and your body's still not resting. I know what that feels like. Mm-mm. Look, thank God my family circle hadn't been broken. Come on, somebody. And although it's dreary here, today's still what? Come on, a good day. Yes, today is still a good day. Sometimes you just want to woosah, right? Mm, 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 mm. Have y'all seen that content creator called his Ashton? His name Ashton. He's went super viral. Ashton Hall. A job I woke up this okay. Thank God. Tell you something. Some people don't woke up without a job. See, we gotta look at the glass being half full, right? in a situation they can't rub two nickels to get a dime. I'm with you on that, Rocco. I'm with you on that. Mm, this food tastes so good. I wish, you know what? On a day like today, can't we all just? I don't know what the weather is where you all are. Like I said, the bottom fell out, and it's been raining. And on a day like today, honey, I can pull them covers over my head, close them blinds, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And just lay in my bed and be like, mm. Any of you guys do line dancing? Any of you guys been on here and did a trail ride? That's one of my goals this summer is to go to a trail ride. But it be so many people there. I just might have to have my own trail ride in the backyard at my house myself. Unless I can be on the stage, I don't want to go. I do and I don't. They look like they fun though. Listen, there's no trouble. Everybody just having a good time. Give me some old boots and my little fans, my two fans. Okay, they don't like it. Well, good morning, chill with Sher. Let me tell you something. They don't like. Excuse me. They don't like it, but I'm gonna keep on stepping. I want to go to a trail ride. Listen, my friend's daughter graduated Saturday, and we went to Texas Roadhouse. And you know, whenever, and I didn't know this, whenever somebody say, "Oh, no worries, darling, you ain't missed nothing." And anytime somebody celebrate, they bring out a saddle, and you have to get on that saddle. Tell me why I wanted to get on that saddle and do a real quick video. I guess y'all think, girl, everywhere you go, you always turn that camera on. And I do. Last night, my last little short that I did, oh my God. I don't know if y'all into like old music. Let me tell you something. I found a song talking about the repair man. I'm gonna have to run that back today. I like that song. Made me feel good. Mm-hmm. Ooh wee. It's something like them old songs. You could just feel it. Mm. If y'all haven't checked out the video, go check it out, honey. I slid in front of that camera. Honey, those kind of songs my dad and all the time. Mm-hmm. Those kind of songs we was raised on. Let me ask y'all a question. What would y'all like to see me do next? I got a video dropping today. Oh my God. Girl, no, you won't. Would you chill with her? Girl, the words. Did you really listen to the words? Let me see. I truly adore you. I will love you until the end of time. Just what you mean to me. From the first moment I saw you, I knew I had to have you. Mm. The night it had me call. I was rapping till the sun came up. Girl, no, you didn't. I ain't talking about no fans this morning, honey. I'm on a door right now. If you had somebody come and tell you, um, if God would someday strike them blind, the beauty I would still, your beauty I would still see. Oh, Lord, where that man at? Where that man at? Where that man at? Hit me one time. Hmm. Well, yeah, I want somebody to love you like that. I mean, if he went blind, my God, you still see the beauty in me. Let me take a sip on that one. Mm. Let me tell you something. Somebody told me something like that. Girl, honey, I'd be like this. But listen, Maze, before I let go, hold on, darling. I don't care if you played that in a church, the bishop gonna get up and it be sliding to the left and sliding to the right. Before I let go, I wanna know. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, oh, oh, ooh, oh, oh. Here got a bitch. Oh, 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 yeah. I'm trying to see. These are the songs, honey. Let me tell you something. These songs right here. Even when we get old, we still be like, da, da, da. Hand me my cane over there. I'm just saying. Good morning, E Ping. Good morning, Nikki. Honey, homegirl has been jamming this morning. She we heard her honey, up here dancing at 5 o'clock this morning to Adore by Prince and Maze. Come on, somebody. Those songs right there, those words were real deep. Mm-hmm. Y'all want to know something crazy? Y'all remember yesterday I was talking about them monkeys in Barbados? Thank you for the thumbs up. How about when I picked my grandkids up from school? I don't know what we was talking about, but they started talking about our trip in Barbados. And Kennedy said, Nelly, you remember that monkey was sitting out there looking at you? I said, that's crazy because I was just talking about that on the live this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, sir, buddy. The best music in the world. Miss Nikki, how you doing this morning? Have y'all had y'all coffee yet? I feel good. Listen, oh girl, it made me want to. I'm from Jamaica, living in the Bronx. I lived in the Bronx when I was in New York. I surely did. I rode the six into Midtown. Mm-hmm. Look, Nikki. Mm-hmm. Listen, I was telling one of the girls yesterday, I could sit at home and drink coffee, but it's nothing like getting out, mingling with people, meeting new people. And this place right here is called Links and Danville. It kind of reminds me of New York, especially when I sit outside. You know, this is a small hick town. Well, it ain't really a hick town, but it's a small town. And just reminds me of being in New York, you know, gives me that vibe. Virginia, sideshow. Now, let me pull that up. Because if it's got a beat to it, I dance to it. I'll make a short on that. I'm gonna look that up, darling. Sideshow. Who sing that? That's a song, right? Who sang that? Oh, you in Maryland? Okay. When I go to New York, now for the last few times I've been to New York, So I've been to New York maybe since November last year. I think I've been to New York maybe about 5 times since November, and each time I drove. And when I drive up to New York, girl, I don't go through the DC area because those roads, if you go through DC and hit Maryland on that side, the roads are just ragged. Honey, tear your shit all to hell. So, Lord Jesus. So when I go drive up to New York now, I'll go 81 North, which will take me through Roanoke, the upper part of Virginia, and I'll hit West Virginia, Tennessee. Is it West Virginia? Yeah, yeah, I think I hit West Virginia, Tennessee. Then after that, I think it's Maryland, Philly, Jersey, then New York. Honey, that's the trucker's route. Girl, when I moved back from New York, I didn't know anything about 81, right? Honey, coming back down the road in that U-Haul truck, hell, I thought I had to go see a chiropractor by the time I got back dealing with them roads in DC. And you would think the roads would be better because that's where the capital is at. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. Mm-mm. Now, I done been to what's that? Is it Horseshoe? The casino? Honey, Horseshoe Casino Live. Something like that in Maryland. Honey, yeah, Horseshoe, because I got my $25 chip. I've had this $25 chip for a few years. When I go back through there, honey, I'm going right on there and cash a little $25 in and hit that roulette table. And I do believe you're right. The politicians, Rocco, is taking all the money and doing what with it? Well, they need to be fixing them streets up there. Do y'all have a subway up there in DC, in the Maryland area? Do y'all have a subway up there? I've never really set foot like actually in DC. I never really just stayed in DC. I've always driven through DC, but I've hung out in Maryland just for a little bit at the casino. Okay, okay. Because you know I'll roll up at a casino in a minute. Well, let me take that back. You know, we got a Caesars here, but I've been on a losing streak, guys, so I ain't been in a couple of months. Oh, you're welcome. Chill with her. Let me tell you something. I love you. I love it. And I love that you're dancing. I love that you're moving. My birthday is right after yours, sugar. A month after yours. My birthday is September the 25th. Don't y'all forget that. We're going to turn up. We'll probably go live and have a dance party. Probably do a Zoom. You too, Nikki. Oh, okay, okay. Libras, honey, listen, as long as the scale is balanced, we all right. But if we go too far to the left and get unbalanced, that's not a good look. But Libras are fun people. I know I am. Oh, your man, your man's birthday. Okay. Is he a free spirit too? As you all can tell, I am a free spirit. I can't be boxed in. Mm-hmm. Oh, girl, I've been to is it the harbor in Maryland? Or is it Baltimore? Baltimore is in the harbor. You're a Scorpio. Okay. And that's the first time I really had like a seafood gumbo or and just really good seafood is at the Baltimore Harbor. Am I saying it right? Okay. Hey Terry. Terry, did you go with us when we went up there to the when the pastor got in what is it when he was becoming a bishop at the convention? Did you go, Terry? So let me tell y'all this quick story. So the church I the church I used to go to, he was being what do you call inducted to be a bishop, and the convention was going to be in Baltimore, Maryland, right? And I'm like, man, I ain't going all the way up there. So, cause I'm a fun person. Um, so everybody was like, V, you going? I'm like, no, I ain't going with y'all. No, the church and the convention, no, I'm not going up there. So the pastor was like, yo, V, everybody asked me, is you going? Come on, go with us up there. You'll have a good time. I was like, and y'all know I am very transparent and I keep it 100. I was like, okay, pastor, I'll go to support you, but I'm going to tell you right now, how far are we from the casino? Because I'm going to hit the casino up after you get inducted. 'Cause I'm going to the casino. He started laughing. He said, girl, you crazy. I said, but I'm keeping it 100. I'm going to that casino, live, horseshoe, whatever it is. I'm going. So when we get there, honey, the first night, I think we was there for like 2 nights, 3 days or whatever. Honey, let me tell you something. That first night, look, other people wanted to go, but they was afraid. Look, they didn't want the church people to see them. And they was like, "Hey, you going to the casino?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm going to the casino." Look, I'm keeping it 100. I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm going to the casino." Look, I ain't worried about these people judging me. God see what I do. He the one I should be hiding from, but look, he see all and know all. Let me go into the casino and hit them up real quick and get my blessing. And girl, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna call her name, but one of my church mates was like, "Girl, I'm gonna ride with you." Girl, we called a Uber. All right. Went right on over there. And let me tell you something. When I'm playing roulette, don't bother me. And she was sitting up there, you gonna keep playing. Because sometimes when you start gambling, you don't hit at first. But I had a feeling my blessing was on its way. Mine's on its way. And that's what that song kept playing in my heart and my spirit. I'm joking now, but seriously, I kept feeling like I was gonna hit. But I lost like 200 first. She was like, you ready to go? Cause you done lost. I was like, look, sister, if you want to go on back to the hotel with the other church folk, go on, because I'm going to get my lick right quick. Well, let me tell you something. She ended up leaving. I stayed. Tell me why I hit. I said, mine's on the way. Mine's on the way. Mine's on the way. Let me tell you something. They do go. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. I left up out of there. I think I had hit for like 600 or 700. I came back praising the Lord. I said, honey, my blessing didn't lie in this convention center right here. My blessing was over at the casino. Look, the guy ghetto at the casino. That's what my daddy would say. Good morning, EB. Hmm. And Nikki, let me tell you something. Here's my hand before God. When they built, so we got Caesars here. They built Caesars like 2 years ago. And before they really got the hotel and the actual building built, they had a tent. And when they had the tent, I would go like in the morning times. Tell me why. I went early one morning. It was probably like 9 o'clock. Tell me why. Through my peripheral, I see a figure, and I turn around and look. Girl, it was the pastor. It was a pastor here, and he saw me. See him. He took his hat and pulled it down over his eyes like this. And so I just turned, because I was sitting at the roulette table. So I turned around and started talking to the dealer. But I could still see him. So when he had to come by me, when he walked by me, he turned his body like just to keep, like nigga, I see you. Pastor, I saw you. I was a pastor here. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Hi, Missy. Oh, you didn't go. I was there and I had a good darn time. Me and my children and grandchildren, my daughter and my grandbaby, honey, we went there and we had a good time. And when I came back from the casino, I told my daughter, I said, look, honey, mama done here for a little change. Really, where you want to go eat now? Good morning, recording. Good morning, Cleveland. Let me tell y'all something. People respect you more. Um, People respect you more when you be 100 instead of putting on. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go back and hear my girl talk about it. Good morning, everybody. Okay, I love how y'all speaking to each other in the chat. Um, mm-hmm. Said Prince got P Diddy called, and I seen it on my timeline where they said Prince something with Diddy. I didn't really get into it because I'm just getting sick of that already. I just be y'all hurry up, guilty, and I shouldn't say that because you gotta wait till all the evidence is presented guilty. And I just found out this morning. Listen, I need to ride on up to New York and stand outside because anybody can go in that trial. I know where the courthouse is at. I need to ride on up there and stand outside because you got people. Listen, people in New York know they know how to hustle. Listen, they got people that are called line holders, and if you pay them like $100, $150, they'll hold you a spot in line. And he's sicker than sick. What? Are you serious? Are you implying that he had something to do with Prince's death? Hmm. Yeah, I'm chewing left sided now. What? And you know something, Nikki? I didn't realize that he was that. What I want to say? Evil. I didn't realize he was that evil. Now I got a friend that used to live in New York that used to manage Total. Y'all remember the group Total? She managed one of the girls in the group, she said. And she done went to some of these parties, but she didn't stay till the dark parties, and she was like, you have to be on a list, which is true. Um, in order to get invited to some of these parties, your name have to be on the list. Hoping they great escapes. And see, Terry, yes, he had something to do with her. Wow. Mm. Did you? Let me tell you something. He wanted to, well, what she told me yesterday, he wanted to sign Foxy Brown, and Foxy Brown's mama was like, something about him ain't right. Whatever's in the dark. Okay, Darlene. Darlene said, whatever's in the dark always come to light. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Uh-huh. He done stole all them people money. Was it you? She said, have you been to the Apollo in Harlem? No, but I had to go to Harlem. I shot an info commercial in Harlem. I don't know what part of Harlem it was. I was scared as hell when I got off the train. I'm telling you, when I was in New York, listen, I was doing a lot when I was in New York because I was like, why not? Why not? Let me do this little sidebar real quick and I'm gonna get back to these conversations. So when I was in New York, you got these agencies there, you got the modeling agencies, you got these um acting agencies and all this stuff. So I had met this girl, we had befriended each other, and one day I got on the train and she's like, B. I'm like, yo, what's up, girl? Where you going? She's like, I'm going to this audition. I was like, where? It was where was this audition held at? It was up there near where the train station is, someplace up there. And I was like, yo, can I hang with you? She was like, yeah. I said, what kind of audition you going to? She said, it's an info commercial. I didn't know what an info commercial was. So she explained to me what it was. So get this. I said, is it open call? Can anybody audition? She was like, I guess. I said, do you mind if I rock with you in there? She's like, no, come on. I can't do nothing but say yes or no. Get this. And I say, I'm such a free spirit, right? And in my mind, while I'm in New York, I'm just going to do everything that I want to do, right? And I'm not going to let fear hold me back. So we get there and we go into the room and I asked the guy that was sitting at the door because they had like the list with people names on it. And I said, excuse me, sir. I said, can anybody audition? He was like, you got a reel? Girl, I didn't know what a reel was. I was like, no. He said, hold on a minute. So he goes back, talk to whoever. They was like, yeah, she can audition. And he was like, I'm gonna give you a script. I'm like, okay. So I'm in a room with all these women who are actresses, right? The info commercial was for it was some diet food. And so I was asking them, I was like, what's a reel? So this one girl was like a reel is like something your work that you've done before, and it shows your work. And if you don't have a reel, and if you don't have anybody that can really like um vouch for you in the industry, it's kind of hard, like, so you probably won't make it. Oh, I didn't, my phone didn't freeze. I did. I was like, oh really? And saying this other girl was like, yeah, so if this your first time, like, you probably won't make it, but this is a great experience for you. I'm like, okay, all right. So my girl, she told me, she was like, pay them no mind, read that script and go in there and do what you do. If you get, if it's for you, it's for you. I said, you damn right. So guess what? I was sitting there reading over the script, and these girls was, when I tell you, beautiful, long hair, like they was real pretty. You could tell they've been in the industry, right? They had their little bags, they had their little folders and all this stuff. When they called me back there, I walked in there and I had my leggings on, and because I walked, I worked out a lot. I had my leggings on and everything. So it was, like I said, it was an info commercial with diet food, for diet food, right? So I remember what my son said when he auditioned for stuff. So when I got in there, I started, when I hit said action, they tell you, they ask you what's your name, where you're from, and all this stuff. And I was nervous at first, and I read, told him my name, and I, when I started with the script, it was like I was reading. And then I was like, hold up, stop, hold up, stop. I said, let me get myself together. Do y'all mind? And they looked at me and they was like, no. I said, first of all, before I go any further, what's your name? And what do you do? Everybody that was sitting at the table, like, one that was watching to see how I did, they was like, they was taken aback. They were like, what? I got up, I walked up there and I shook their hand. But what I was really doing was getting that nervousness out of my system, right? And so I went up there, shook their hand, they told me what they did. I said, all right, let's get this party started. Can I do it like I feel it? They was like, yeah. When I tell y'all, I knocked it out the fucking park. I did it like I felt it. I glimpsed at the script. I was using some of what they said, but listen, I did V. I did V. And they was like, when I got through, they was like, oh, wow, we never had anybody come in here like that. I said, that's right. I'm Veronica, don't forget it. And I'm from Virginia. And if I make it, great. And if I don't know you and you don't know me, y'all have a great day. And walked out. The next week, I got an email saying, congratulations, I got it. First time. So that's how I ended up in Harlem. They were shooting it in Harlem. Yeah, it was an info commercial. Hmm. That's what Jeffrey says. Okay, okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta step outside of your comfort zone and just do what you do. If you fail, learn from falling. Nothing hurts but a fail, right? That's what it's like with me making these videos. Listen, I'm gonna go back and look at these videos probably next year and be like, ooh, ooh, ooh is right. Because the more I do, the better I become. Stepping outside of my comfort zone, sharing my story, sharing my transformation journey. Is it uncomfortable? Of course it is. Am I helping people? Of course I am. I don't know who, but I know I'm helping somebody. So yeah, my intentions for today, people, is to stay positive. That's that positive energy. My light on the inside is going to shine on the outside. And that's on the inside is going to attract that on the outside. The gift that I have will make room for me on this day, today, right? Listen, guys, this is my time. 35. Listen, y'all have been a wonderful, wonderful audience this morning. I appreciate you guys. And highly favored. Nothing be say failure, but a try. You got that right. It's your boy Positive is Lovely. Let me tell you something. I don't care what it is you want to do. Never look at the person to the left. I'm talking to me again. Never look at the person to the right and compare yourself to anybody. Because that's what I used to, I ain't got it like her. I ain't got it like him. I can't talk like her. Well, I'm not supposed to. That's what sets me apart from everybody else. Being different is good. Being different is great. Being different will get you looked at. But if you like everybody else, who gonna recognize you? Hmm. Okay, so with that being said, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm dropping a 4-minute video today. Please, sir, please, ma'am, go watch it. Watch it all the way through because it'll help me out more than you'll ever know. And yeah, the commercials and all, watch it. It'll help me. Thank you so very much in advance. It's dropping at 1 o'clock today, and it's an episode. So I'm doing episodes up. Let me tell y'all what it is real quick, okay? And I'm so excited because I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm excited. So and then each time I'm gonna get deeper, dive deeper into my personal story, right? Um, the name of this series is I stopped waiting and started. Let me see. I stopped waiting. I started becoming. I stopped waiting and I started becoming. Because remember, nobody's gonna come and save you. Honey, you got to save yourself. So this right here is kind of piggybacking off of the other video that I made. And it's only 4 minutes. And yeah, support me by watching the video and sharing it. Excuse me. If it's beneficial to you, great. Leave a comment and share it with somebody you think that'll help also, okay? Yeah, I'm keeping my boots on the ground. Jeffrey, don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm headed there now. Chill with her says, I met my kid's father in a record shop and we used to do parties in Harlem. I do 5 boys for him. He passed away 25. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear about that. Let me see. Blood. Let me see. Love you, sister. We got the same spirit. Highly favored. Okay. Yes, that's glad to know. But listen, it's dropping at 1 o'clock today, right? Watch it, leave a comment, and share. That'll help put me in the algorithm. With that being said, I thank you guys so much in advance, and I thank you for showing up this morning. I see you all tomorrow. Good to get your coffee, step outside your comfort zone, and stay positive on today. Love you guys.